G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar, this is Red Scar Gaming. Today's game 5 of this particular draft with mono green creatures in Wilds of Eldraine. Seems to be going alright. It's hitting pretty dang hard when it does hit. If it doesn't hit, it's, yeah, losing a bit. But I'm happy with how it's going so far. I mean, I've won all but one game, first game. So, yeah, but I have also almost entirely versed Orzhov. But hey, maybe that's why I won. But anyway, we'll see how I go against Grandmaster 92. Either misspells or Nasta is his last name. That's alright. I'm sure I could have better, but turn 2 Troublemaker Oof, turn 3 Return from the Wilds, which will grab me a land to go turn 4 Howling Galefang. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure better could be had, but yeah, it's good. And with Return from the Wilds, I think, yeah, at least off the top of my head, I think I generally want to go with search my library for a basic land card and create a food token. Though there's definitely circumstances where I want to play a human creature. But yeah, just all other things being equal, it's usually the food I go for. Because I've got a few things in here that want to sack something or bargain with something. So food tokens are at least a good enough excuse for that. Vampiric Rites, okay. And there's a Bestial Bloodline, which is certainly never useless. Yeah, Troublemaker Oof is good enough card, I reckon. Like, it's certainly not amazing, and there are those moments that it's very useful, but yeah, like, I mean, it's fine for 2 mana, I think. Okay, so he's Impact Tremors, okay. Yeah, Return from the Wild is definitely what I want to go for. Grab that and a food. Actually, maybe a food in particular because he's got Impact Tremors. Not that Impact Tremors is going to win him the game anytime soon. But if he's going to do that little bit of damage every turn or two, a food could be very useful. We'll see how we go. Voracious Vermin is certainly good when it's good. Because it can keep getting bigger, but it can also just be a 2-1. I will play Hamlet Glutton and sack that food, despite what I was saying just before about I might need it. Hopefully I can basically destroy target opponent before I really need to worry about the Voracious Vermin all my life. I don't mind trading with the Vermin, though I somehow doubt my opponent will do that. And he certainly can't just chomp block with the 1-1, because that's how rats work. So, at least at the moment, my opponent's not going to attack. Geez, if he does, I'll be very surprised. And remind me, Vampiric Rites is sack a creature, gain life, yep. So, actually it's not terribly stupid that he might just attack with the rat and, look, I'll block with it if I want to. And he sacks it just to draw a card, but I don't think he'll do it this turn, because Evolving Wilds won't let him have the mana to do so. Of course, he could have some sort of combat trick in hand. He's already played 1 this turn. Yeah, Sugar Rush is interesting. Yeah, he's just he's certainly not attacking anymore, but he is thinking what he might do though. Probably what he wants to sack Evolving Wilds with, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay, my move. Yeah, as it stands, look, Howling Galefang is probably the best idea, because I'll be paying 4 mana for it. Though what I can do with that extra mana though is go Howling Galefang, who's certainly good, play Bestial Bloodline on the Glutton. Do I want to even cast it on the Oof? No, I'll go. I'll cast it on the Oof, because then my opponent would have to chump block the Oof as well, and Glutton can get through with the trample any rats or whatever or chump blockers that he might play otherwise. So at least in my head, it makes the Oof more likely to be a useful attacker, if that makes sense. Survive being a good attacker, whereas Glutton already is, comparatively. And yeah, my opponent's taking their time. I hope very much that that's not because they're AFK, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, look, he could combat trick in here somewhere, but I suppose at least now, especially with that enchantment, it won't matter as much if Glutton gets killed by some sort of combat trick, which is certainly not impossible, but I won't be surprised if that happens. Just thinking, is there anything he can... Like, if he doesn't block this at all, he takes 10, and then I'll be threatening lethal either way, I suppose, but... Yeah, then I'll be swinging for a fair chunk of damage, so I think he's got to play, let's just say, 2 chump blockers. Oh, geez, and block the Glutton with the Vermin. But, despite him not knowing, I can actually play Hilda's Crown of Winter to essentially stop one chump blocker, should that situation arise. I don't think he's going to do this, because, look, I mean, Vampiric Right's drawing an excellent card otherwise. I'm pretty sure I got him, and I'm not entirely unsure that he's AFK, because he didn't sack Evolving Wilds and that sort of thing, having connection problems of some description. But look, I hope that's not the case, and I hope he's just thinking about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, and there's a small part of me that hopes he... okay, I'm not sure why I did that. Yeah, because he could have used that to take out Galfang, but... yeah, you're not going to get to this turn. Voracious Vermin gets bigger, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, Crown of Winter. I'm pretty sure I got you, mate, because I go Hilda's Crown, tap down, doesn't really matter, but the Vermin, just sort of textbook wise. I attack with everything, you're dead. And I've even got Leaping Ambush if there's something that, yeah, I really need that extra little damage bit for. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's lethal. Like, I'm doing 10 anyway, so yeah, good game. Yeah, in this particular case, Impact Tremors, and in fact, Vampiric Right did nothing. Whether that's bad luck or bad management, maybe, trying not to accuse my opponent of anything, but yeah, it's, I suppose, yeah, and once again, not to accuse my opponent of being stupid or anything, but maybe that's the case of note that happened, or didn't happen rather, and try and learn from my opponent's mistakes. I'll learn from it. My viewers, both my viewers, will learn from it. So yeah. Anyway, that's, at least in theory, partly why you're watching this YouTube video. Anyway, and probably not my sense of humor, but anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.